Hey, this is meteorologist Matt Daniel with Athens, Georgia weather. Today is January 16th, 2013, and the big story is the potential for snowfall across North Georgia on Thursday the 17th. So let's go ahead and dive right into this forecast. So first of all, I just want to show you this right here. This is the NAM model showing the potential for snow. Now, in this latest run, it's not really showing too much snow across North Georgia, primarily only across the North Georgia mountains. This is another image showing potential snowfall depth, and as you can see, it looks like snow across central Mississippi, going into northern central Alabama, extending into northwest Georgia, and then a lot of snow across the Appalachians. And of course, this is just one model run. These models just show us one scenario of what could happen tomorrow. Now, another model, the GFS model, is showing a little bit more snow now. It's becoming a little bit more aggressive. And you just look at this little blob across the Georgia-Alabama border. And that's showing potential snow maybe around 2 to 3 inches. Now, this blob's going to push to the northeast. So imagine this little blob moving up towards North Georgia. So with this in mind, we're thinking North Georgia mountains definitely will see snow. Maybe 2 to 4 inches. It could be more than that. It could be less. These type of systems are very problematic. The National Weather Service, though, this is their little outlook that they posted. Now, across extreme northwest Georgia and northeastern Georgia, they're saying 2 to 4 inches of snow in those areas. Now, just south of Rome and Gainesville line, they're saying up to maybe half an inch of snow of accumulation. And then mainly from I-85 and points to the south, they're thinking mainly a rain mixed with snow, little to no snow accumulation expected. That's their forecast. So just to give you in mind, this is their forecast. Now, what are we going to expect? So let's look at that. Tomorrow will be fine. No weather worries. Temperatures will be well above freezing. We're not going to have to worry about ice. We're not going to have to worry about snow. The only thing we are going to worry about is rainfall potential. Now, this is the additional rainfall through midnight Thursday night issued by our weather service at Peachtree City. Now, as you can tell, in eastern Georgia, we could see 1 to 2 inches of rain easily across our area. So just be well aware that there will be a heavier rain threat with 1 to 2 inches of rain possible tomorrow afternoon. And as the system pushes through, temperatures will slowly drop throughout the afternoon. So you're going to need your umbrella, you're going to need your rain boots, and you're definitely going to need a jacket because it is going to get cooler as that upper level low pushes through the area. Now, what I wanted to do is show you a little simulation of a radar image of the storm that's pushing through. So this is just showing reflectivity, possible radar of what could it look like tomorrow. So as you can tell, as we move through time, we're just going to see scattered showers push through across our region. And this is going to start tomorrow. Now notice in Mississippi that blue and white, that's indicating a mixture of snow. Rain changing over to snow, just to give you an idea. So throughout tomorrow, lots of rain across Georgia as the upper level low swings through. And as you can tell right here, this is where the ULL is going to be, and behind it, that's where the snow is, and ahead of it, a lot of Gulf moisture will be pushing up into Georgia and giving us a lot of rain. So as we keep going on into later runs, that heavy rain pushes through our area, and then towards Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, you're starting to get that snow and heavier rains push through North Georgia. Now, these runs are all going to shift or could be different. For instance, with this model run, it could actually, this low pressure system could actually push further south. If it does, that gives our chance in Athens to see a better chance for snow. Now, if this low pushes further north, then the snowfall potential will likely occur further north across the mountains. So the placement of the low can be tricky. And the thing about these lows, this is an upper level low, so that means we have low pressure up in the upper atmosphere, which means these things are really tricky. The phrase is an upper level low is a weatherman's woe. In other words, they have a mind of their own. They have their own processes that can actually produce snow. In fact, if you remember March 1st of 2009 across Athens, we had 6 inches of snow across our area thanks to an upper level low. Now, Athens got a lot of snow, but if you went about 50 miles to the west, towards Atlanta, you didn't really see any snow. So it's just based on the placement of the low is all that matters in regards to this forecast. Now, let's see. Now let's go ahead and look at some of the other stuff that the Weather Service has issued. I'm going to remove my video just so you can read this. This is the Winter Storm Watch that's been issued by the Weather Service. It includes points pretty much from I-20 north. It does not include Clark County or Athens, but it does include the Atlanta area and points north. Now this is where the Winter Storm Watch, meaning possibility of accumulations of 2 to 4 inches, mainly across the North Georgia mountains. 1 inch or less across the rest of the watch area. And the other concern is that black ice could be very possible Thursday night and Friday morning, mainly because once this rain pushes out, we're going to see colder temperatures, and anything that's wet on the ground could freeze over Friday morning. So just be well aware of that. Now this is my little map that I've created, indicating snowfall potential in my opinion. As you can tell, across North Georgia, I'm thinking maybe 2 to 4 inches. Now, in that northern line right up here, this has a potential to see surprises, mainly in northwest Georgia, maybe around Walker County, Chattooga. You could see more snow than that. It's very possible. These systems are very unpredictable. They do throw a lot of weather surprises. Across the Atlanta area, about a 1 inch of snow or less. Accumulation, not really seeing much. Initially, it's going to melt because of obviously the ground is very warm. However, if we see a lot of snow bursts with some heavy convection over our area, then that means it could accumulate. And then pretty much from I-20 south across Walton County, even in across Athens, I'm thinking rain-snow mix, mainly after 4 p.m. Not really expecting hardly any accumulations at this point. So this is my little initial forecast, and I might change it tomorrow depending on the setup and if anything changes. But this just gives you an idea of what we can expect. So generally, what I want to show you is this is what we can expect. Rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain likely across North Georgia tomorrow, Thursday. No threat for ice or any wintry precipitation in the morning or afternoon hours. But pretty much after 2 p.m., we could start seeing a transition into snow, especially across northwest Georgia throughout the afternoon. In Athens, we'll still stay as rain throughout the afternoon. Now by tomorrow, Thursday evening, there's a chance for that rain to start mixing with snow as the cooler temperatures move into our area. If you're deciding to go out on driving Thursday, you should be fine. No worries. Temperatures will stay well above freezing. However, by Friday morning, the wet roads could ice over as temperatures drop into the lower 30s. But I don't expect it to be a hard freeze, and I don't expect temperatures to drop too low to really expect some widespread ice. Just be well aware of bridges and overpasses possibly icing over during that time. That's pretty much it. Just be weather aware. If you are up across North Georgia mountains, it could be potentially nasty. You're going to experience colder temperatures, more precipitation, and possibly more snowfall. So we'll keep you updated through the evening and throughout tomorrow on any changes that we might see as the models come through. We'll have a better idea by tomorrow morning. And you can just stay tuned to my Twitter page and make sure you go to athensgaweather.com for more further updates. Thank you for tuning in, and take care.